What is up, fellow travelers? I am back with episode 2 of my No Man's Sky Beyond playthrough. Today we're gonna try to get our base going. Anyways, thank you so much. I didn't realize it, but a lot of people watched it on Twitch and YouTube. So wherever you're watching this video from, thank you so much for dropping by. If you guys would like a version with no commentary, just let me know and I will start another save file and just play through it without commentary. I could just, have the mic as another audio channel and then mute that, but the cadence of the gameplay is a little different when I'm talking because there's little pauses like this where I have to stop and kind of, tell everyone what's on my mind with my voice. But if I don't have to do that, it'll be a lot faster and smoother. Anyways, just let me know. You can throw a comment below if you're watching on YouTube, and if you're watching on Twitch, you can hit the more info button, and then underneath the video I'll have a description there with some links to help you out, or you can just type in chat and then it'll give me a notification and I can reply to that. Anyways, thank you so much again, and here we go. Let's go build ourselves a base. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see if this works now. Alright, I'm having a lot of issues with slabs and my potato graphics card. Anyways, let's continue off where we left off. Let's make ourselves a terrain manipulator. Alright, here we go. Alright, yeah, this is fairly nice. Whoever thought of this change where you can install the module and then have to insert the components later is brilliant, because it kind of gives the player a sense of accomplishment. Like, they install the module and then they have a goal now. Alright, let's get some dihydrogen jelly and carbon nanotubes. What is this? Oh, bolt caster? I guess it wants me to install a gun. Anyways, let's see. Do we have enough for a jelly? We do. Wait, it says 24 here, but how am I able to make this? I'm not gonna question it. Maybe it's in my cargo? Okay. Let's see. And then a carbon nanotube. Do I have enough carbon? I in fact do. Alright. Let's go back to the multi-tool. Why does it keep wanting me to install stuff? Alright. Jelly. Y'all, oh, 2 nanotubes. Ah, they got me there. Alright, well. Oh, a starship inventory. Alright, that's fair enough. Yeah, I don't have enough carbon. Let's go grab some. Oh, I thought that was sodium, so I was excited. Kind of funny that cactus gives carbon. You would think that it would give you, I don't know, cactus flesh, which is an actual in-game item. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to adjust the volume a little bit on slobs. I call it slobs. It sounds very messy. You're such a slob. Alright, well. Again, scanning things, great way to earn nanites. Just make sure to rename them. Don't rename it anything inappropriate, because people will see it and it can get reported. So, I know it's very tempting. You can name a lot of things like your anus. Be better if you didn't. There we go. I actually got cactus flesh. That is a sensible thing to have. There is a neat trick, by the way. Once you get medium refiners unlocked, this is a way to get infinite carbon. You need an oxygen harvester. Basically what you do is if you put condensed carbon into the medium refiner and then into one slot and then you put oxygen in the other, it will expand at a ratio of 1 to 6. So you get 6 times the carbon that you have, and then it just simply requires oxygen. And you use that carbon and then feed the oxygen harvester, which uses condensed carbon as well. And then you have this infinite cycle which gives you a net gain of carbon. Condensed carbon. Never again will you have to harvest trees. Okay. Let us make some carbon nanotubes. I think you can just press X on it to make another one. Yep. Or square. I had to look at my controller. Whatever the craft button is for a PC, obviously. Alright. Let's go install this bad boy. Alright. Now I can mine copper. Let's go look for some copper. Oh, I can get distracted by learning words. Knowledge. Sodium deposit. I want to learn some words. Okay. Alright, you can scan it and then press square to highlight that whatever that thing is, and it'll save it. You can always see it now. It's very handy. Okay, you can do the melee boost combo to speed up your arrival to the copper. Okay. You can press the switch button to switch between your multi-tool modules. There we go. For the most part, you're going to use the Terrain Manipulator for a little bit in the beginning, and afterwards, you don't really need to get resources anymore. You just mostly buy them from space stations. Or have farms. It's a little bit more difficult to run farms now because of the power requirements. The power makes it quite difficult. I have a 32 stasis device production line on my original save file. And it's based on biomes because I don't want to go to different planets for the different resources, especially the plant materials. And that requires quite a bit of power. I can make a video on that later. Anyways, it's got all the copper here. You can adjust the size of the bubble if you want. I'm just lazy. Alright. I think I got every last bit of copper. One other thing, I wonder if they changed it. So, when you got that copper... Oh, animals. They didn't change it. I really don't like the fact that it shows up on your visor even though you got all of the copper. I feel like once you mine all of the copper, it should disappear so that you don't go to the same spot twice. It's for another time, I guess. Okay. Let's go back to the ship. Before that, I want to learn some words. This cactus scan? Yep. I was kind of upset, to be honest, that they included new words because I learned the maximum amount of words that was possible. It takes quite a bit to do it. It's just grindy, it's not hard, but I did it. I was excited. I did it on a stream a while ago. I was pretty hyped, and then now they have more words. So I gotta do it again. Yes, of course, always accept knowledge. Learn Gek word for Gek. Okay. Alright. It is a little bit laggy for me. Once again, not a problem with the game. I have a potato PC. It's unfortunate, but what can you do? Alright. It's been a while since, so I don't have the controls memorized. But anyways. Let's throw in our copper. Oof, that's a lot of copper. Okay. What? Is it too far away? Do I have to zoom in? Space worm, come back. Alright, well, you know what? I don't need you. I'm gonna scan these weird looking eggplants, whatever they are. Also, as a side note, I can't seem to connect to Discovery services. I'm not quite sure if that is a bug or an issue with Windows 7. But yeah, just keep that in mind. If you can't connect to it and you have a potato PC like me, you are not alone. Alright. You can click on it and press the quick sort button to drop it into your inventory. I find that pretty handy. And then you can just pick this up. Right there. You get your fuel back, so don't worry. Alright, let's build a base computer now. Heck yeah. Okay. So basically, when you want to build a base, you have to put a base computer down first. Similar to games, kind of like 7 Days to Die, perhaps. But there you go. This is to limit you from building on the entire planet, which would slow down the game. Alright, this story stuff only happens like a few times. And after that, it's just there solely so you can build. Alright. Now we got some blueprints. Ooh, a flag. And a light. Okay. Now we're gonna construct a shelter. Alright, this is... So if you're not used to the building, it might not seem very good or intuitive, but once you get used to it, it's actually pretty darn good. You do have to fight it sometimes, but, you know. Alright, let's see, build it there. We will build the traditional wood hut. Sorry. I think I'm losing my voice. Anyways, we're gonna build a traditional wood hut. Everyone builds a wood hut. Don't be ashamed of it. It's the beginnings of something great, I would argue. Alright. Let's put a door here. And then, you know what? I like having doors everywhere. Also, I really like the arches. Do I have those unlocked? Unfortunately not. Find it a little bit claustrophobic when I can't get out quickly. Alright. Don't mind the storm. Okay. If it gets bad, I'll just hop into the spaceship. Or here's a quick tip. If you're like on a planet and you need shelter and you are nowhere near any cave, you can just take the terrain manipulator out and dig straight down. Once you're deep enough, it will count as a cave, and you'll be safe from the storm. So, oh, unidentified plant. So if you're wondering what happens if the shield goes below 0, you just start losing health. That's pretty much it. And if you're wondering what happens if you die, you just respawn. However, in permadeath you lose your save file. That's why it's called permadeath. But in the other modes, your modules may become damaged. You just have to fix it. So death is not that harsh of a penalty in the harder mode, not normal survival. You lose your items in your inventory, so that could suck. Regular mode, you just go back to your body and then you get everything back. All your items are in like a little floating diamond, and that's pretty much it. Oh, quick charge. Yeah, once you get the medium refiner, get an oxygen harvester ASAP, and you will have infinite condensed carbon. You will never again have to mine trees, cacti, whatever it is. Okay. Let's go build ourselves our house. Our our humble abode. Okay. So I'm accessing the quick build menu, which is oopsies. I keep forgetting that it's R2 to place. It's been a while since I played. Alright. I promise I'm more competent than this. Not by much, but also I really don't like the ceiling panels. I just like using floor panels. It's flat. Still counts as a roof. Okay. Oh, what the? Uh-oh, it went outside. This is what I mean by sometimes you have to fight it a teensy bit. Also, here's another cool thing you can do. You can change the colors. Okay, so, yeah. How do I go to the edit mode? I forgot. Anyways. There we go. What shall we make it? Anyways, I'll do that later. Let's add some lights in here. It's a little too dim. Okay. I like positioning it a little bit exact, you know. This place is gonna be lit. Lame joke? I know. Well, get used to it. Because I love lame jokes. Anyways. I think this is why people want a no commentary version of these playthroughs. Not mine in particular. I'm just speaking of in general. Because of annoying commentary. Like mine. Which is understandable. Can't help it though. Alright. Flag. Okay, you know what? Shall we use a flag? Let's put it outside our base. We'll mark our territory. See, as you can see, I changed the color here to black. You know, maybe yellow. Is there orange? Let's put it orange. I really like the color orange for these games. Anyways. There's an awning here. I wonder if I can put it on top of the awning. Let's fly up there. Put it in the center. As much as we can. Alright. Look at this. Is that a Pokeball? Oh man. I wonder, can I build? I can't build a station yet. Alright. There you have it. There's a lot of things you can do. You can adjust the rotation of these objects. You can fine tune that. You hold on a button and then tap the rotate button. You can fine tune the rotations. There's a crazy way to build upside down buildings and right side up buildings. I mean right angle buildings. There's a trick that you use. I can link the video if you guys are interested. I'm not quite sure if it still works because it was pre-Beyond, but it should still definitely work. But yeah, don't let this fool you. You can do a lot of cool designs in No Man's Sky. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, the construction research unit. Previously, this was the blueprint research device where you would use salvage tech to unlock new blueprints. Magnetized ferrite and carbon nanotubules. Alright. Well, here we go. So what we're gonna do is we need to pretty much refine a bunch of ferrite. We're gonna refine regular ferrite into pure. I had my terrain manipulator there. And then we're gonna turn pure ferrite into magnetized ferrite. Again, once you get far along enough in the game, which isn't gonna be a lot of time, I promise, you can get an infinite amount of resources. It's not gonna be that hard. Okay. Oh. Yeah, worth scanning, I promise. Okay. So I hear an animal behind me maybe. Bam. Was it behind me or above? It's like a horror film. Okay, I think we're a bit low on oxygen, but let's see if we can find some. Yeah, right there. Also, this game is beautiful. You can't really tell. My computer doesn't do it justice. But if you're running this game on high settings, man, it's quite lovely. If you check out, that red paw means there's a hostile creature that's trying to kill me. So, what is that? Looks like. That looks like a. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna say it here. Let's just say it looks like a male body part. Anyways, yeah, creatures will attack you. You can tame creatures and ride them now, but unfortunately, I can't do that quite yet. Okay, got myself some oxygen. Survived an animal attack. Oh. Come back. Also, on an interesting side note, animals will kind of interact with each other. They will, if they're like predators, they'll go and kill other creatures and kind of eat them. Now, obviously, they're not eating them. An animation plays out, so it looks like they're eating them. I think it's neat, nonetheless. It's a little touches here and there that kind of bring the world to life. if you're looking. Alright, let's put our... we have pure ferrite. Awesome. And then we need carbon nanotubes. Let's go make some. Scaly meat. Ugh. Yeah, food item is new, by the way. Food items, sorry. You can get food items and then make dishes and then have an NPC rate it. If you guys haven't seen the memes, there's a lot of Gordon Ramsay memes floating around. It's pretty funny. Pretty hilarious. Alright, let's go make a nanotubule. Also, this silica powder, it seems to be a new item. Or they changed an existing item, I don't know. Anyway, as you can see inside a habitat, you are immune to the weather outside, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, you know, let's make this a little bit sort of organized, you know, a little bit. There we go. Kind of symmetrical, you know. I'm a little OCD when it comes to building. Equip and utilize an analysis visor. So here you go. So the new thing is they have it in trees now, which kind of makes sense. It's good and bad in that it kind of gives you structure in how to unlock these things. It's kind of bad in that you have to unlock certain items before you get others. It used to be like that in the previous game, previous version, but it wasn't really visible. And here you go. See, this is a nice tree. Before it was just a list on the left hand side and you would have to unlock things before other things were unlocked. You didn't know what though. I mean, you could read a wiki. Anyways, they added these arches and small doorways, so you have more options now, which is pretty nice. I wish they would bring the powered garage door back. That is not attainable anymore, and I'm kind of sad. Anyways, so there you have it. This is how you unlock the buildable tech. If you want the blueprints for other items, that's done a different way, and I can go over that another time. It's a little convoluted, so it'll take some time to go through the optimal way to unlock all your blueprints. Anyways, where is the berry tech? Like, you see deposits. It'll say like salvage tech or whatnot. These are knowledge stones. Jettison pod is not what you want. Does this planet not have any? Okay, let's go exploring a little bit. By the way, highly recommend upgrading your ship with better launch thrusters, landing pads, whatever it is. That means you use less fuel for taking off. Oh, more animals trying to attack me. What do you think you're doing, buddy? Okay. This is a little morbid, but I scan the creatures after I kill them. If they're attacking me, obviously. Self-defense. I'm not a monster. I would never kill animals who are just minding their own business. Never. I never shot a plasma grenade at like a herd of creatures just grazing. Oh my, I'm surrounded by hostile animals. It's their friends coming to take revenge on me. Vengeance. They're here to avenge their fallen comrade. Okay, these sky worms are seriously like a little creepy. I always think of like parasites, like tapeworms. Okay, yeah, you get money as well, but nanites are, you know, more valuable. Anyways, let's go see if I can find some berry tech here. Oh, there it is. It looks like a Wi-Fi symbol. That's what you want. make sure to always keep sodium and oxygen on you so that you can replenish your shields and your life support when necessary. Anyways, for this you need your terrain manipulator because you have to dig into the ground to get it. So once you're close enough, just feather it. You don't have to hold it. There you go. We got our first salvaged data. Also, as another side note, I know people are wondering if the words are actually handy, and they indeed are. So the main use for these words is that, again, for unlocking blueprints for the advanced materials, like stuff like stasis devices, you have to go to these research facilities, and basically there's a word puzzle. So it will ask you a question in alien language and then give you 3 choices. So basically, you will have to pick the right answer based on the question. Now, if you don't have enough words learned, you don't know what they're asking, so you can guess. But if you guess wrong, you can't get the blueprint unlocked. So there's an easy way to get around this. You just save, make a manual save, don't do an autosave, and then just reload. And then once that's done, if you got the answer wrong, you can just reload and select a different answer. So learning the words kind of saves you time in that regard. Okay. So we can unlock this teleport module. Is very handy, by the way. You can teleport from space stations to your base or other locations once you have a teleporter. Highly recommended to build one. Okay. Not quite sure. Oh, I don't have any more tech. Anyways, you see these items here. These are the new power items. Unfortunately, I am not a fan of these items because they kind of limit having humongous farms, which I have. So biodomes, just humongous bases, are unusable if you don't have, enough power. It makes sense for smaller bases. The majority of players won't really find anything wrong with this, but for other people, especially farmers, it's gonna make things a little bit of a hassle. But anyways, I tried this out in my original save file, and it's quite intuitive to use. Anyways, one other thing you can do is once you have 8 pieces to your building, you can rename your base. So I would definitely recommend renaming your base. Okay. Let's name it to. By the way, the pencil icon means you can rename stuff, so you can rename your ships. You can pretty much rename a lot of things. I'm a little bit, embarrassed to admit it, but it took me a while to figure that out. Alright. Okay, I name myself Pooh on Steam and pretty much all the games I play on Steam, so Pooh base is my home base. Alright. There we go. You know what? That's a pretty good screenshot. I like this. It's very homey. You can see the little flag here. Okay. Also, it's really important to rename it because let's say you want to pick your base, you want to teleport to it. You build your portal, your TP, and you want to teleport to it from a space station, and you don't remember what it's called. You're gonna have a hard time because later you're gonna have like 60 locations on the teleporter, and you're not gonna remember what's what. So, rename your bases to something descriptive and simple enough where you remember what it is. Alright, I think this is a good place to end it here. I just completely forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, we built our base. We built our base, and the next time we're gonna start building the NPC terminals and unlocking more things and kind of learning more about the game. And you'll get to see the single player story stuff, which I think is pretty neat. It doesn't hold your hand and doesn't hit you over the head with story. So some people might find it a bit lacking, but I found it really interesting because it's always there if you want to dive deep into it. Anyways, thank you once again for dropping by. If you would like to see more content of any kind, just feel free to let me know. You can contact me in multiple ways. It'll be in the description. Anyways, thank you once again. If you got any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. And I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And as always, see you guys next time.